Welcome to another edition of Coach's Corner. I'm Samantha Turino here with head coach Steve Briggs. Final game on the road this past weekend against McDaniel. Congrats on the win, Coach.
Thank you, Sam. It's always better to win, as you know. Yeah, it was great. It was much needed, just from every facet. You know, we traveled a few more guys than we normally do when we go on the road, and it was just, as we've said from day one, I mean, make plays in the fourth quarter. You got a chance, and that's what we did. Played strong defensively again. Offensively, got going, although the kicking game kind of put our offense in some bad spots early in the game, and we kind of persevered through it and ended up with the win.
So Nick Cruz go back at it this game for going for 23 for 31 in passing, 246 yards, and one being a touchdown. Seemed to have a speedy recovery, and I'm sure you think that's a positive for this coming game. Yeah,
he basically, as I said last week, he had a good week of practice, whereas he didn't even practice the week before because of an injury. But he worked hard in every facet, certainly his preparation in the weight room and getting on the field. It's always good, obviously, to have your quarterback for timing up everything. But Nick, he missed one, which I've been jabbing him on all week. He missed a wide open Ian Richardson down the middle of the field, and, you know, so be it. But he really did a great job.
And classic rivalry this weekend with the season closer against Juniata College. And we all know that's a highly anticipated game and the game to watch. Now, Juniata is 3-5 in the conference and 1-3 on the road. And from last weekend's victory to now, how has the team been preparing for this?
Well, Juniata is kind of a different team than they were a year ago. A year ago, they had a phenomenal, probably one of the best football teams Juniata's had in about 10 or 15 years, the best defense in the conference. We knew, and everybody else in the conference knew, they graduated some pretty good players. Ward Udinsky, their quarterback, does everything. I think they had something like 415, 420 yards of total offense last week. He accounted for 360 of it, running, throwing. Very, very explosive team with him. Specifically offensively, he runs the ball, he's big, he's strong, he's bright, he's a four-year starter. Their offensive line is probably the biggest in the conference. Same guys virtually all but one or two from a year ago, which were also big, strong guys. Kind of know them a little bit. Kyle Shuck is a local product, a Selinsgrove guy, kind of grew up at my house, friends with my son and daughter and all of us. Is their tight end, so I kind of followed them a little bit more closely because of Kyle this year, and they're just a very, very explosive offense. Where they seem to be a little bit deficient compared to a year ago is defensively, just playing a ton of people. So that's where they are. We've got to take care of business and do what we do, and we kind of got the injury bug a little bit, and unfortunately with some guys, and we got to overcome that, but that's part of football.
Well, Saturday's game being exciting enough as it is, it's homecoming and senior day. And how do you think that the seniors on the team have impacted the team thus far?
It's a great group. I always said this. I keep answering your question by going backwards, right? A year ago, we didn't have many seniors. This year, I think we have 21. The bad part about 21 that we have, a lot of them are banged up. Some of them aren't even going to dress this game, which is unfortunate. For example, Marty Horn hasn't played one down this year. He's a senior tight end. Just a tough situation on his part. In practice this week, we lost Ryan MacGyver. Had a horrible break in his arm. He actually, as we speak, is still in the hospital. So I can go on and on and on. It's just one of those. This group has kind of, since they've been here, been that injury-prone group for whatever reason, but a bunch of great guys. They're going to be very, very successful. Kind of took our challenge in the off season of, you know, just staying focused and staying accountable, doing what we ask, and to the man, they've done a tremendous job with that, and I'm proud of that. Unfortunately, they experienced probably the two worst back-to-back record years that we've had in some time, and that it certainly isn't a reflection on them. It's just the way the timing is, and conference, and for whatever excuse. So It's a great group. Going to miss them all, as we always do. We burned the old shoe on Thursday. What that means is it's just kind of a unique, special football deal that you can't really describe what it is, but it's in honor of the seniors, and really respect what they've done. It's very, very easy, Sam. You know this. When things are going real well, to run out to practice and be enthusiastic. This year was tough in the sense that we were really, really close each and every week, except basically one, I would say. And these guys kept coming out, and we never really had to push that enthusiasm button. So, again, I'm proud of them for sticking with it. I'm proud of them for how hard they worked. I wish that we had a heck of a lot more success, so those smiles after the game were there. But that's what was neat about last week down at McDaniel. And as you all know, it's a win against Juniata goes in the off season and really catapults a lot of things and erases some things. So, and we certainly are in that position where we can do that. So, we'll see. A lot of work to do, but it's a great challenge. And as you mentioned, Senior Day, Hall of Fame this weekend, homecoming. So there's a lot of added. Maybe a little bit of incentives, but still it's on the game field, blocking and tackling, and we'll see how that goes.
Well, good luck on Saturday, Coach, and we wish all of the luck to you.
Thanks, Sam. Appreciate it.